welcome again. I'm going to do a real quick one here. I was going to use the Expo, but I don't have any Expo markers. But I got a green, kind of bluish, and a white. Let's go ahead and do some etymology. I was thinking about a word. It's really Anosognosia. I saw this word the other day. I remember when I was first introduced this word. If you go ahead and you etymologize it, you actually have you have gnosis, and then you have nausea. These are all Greek. You have a 1, a 2, and a 3. Now, if we put these parts together, we can make the whole and figure out exactly what's going on in this word. Nausea. It's a medical term, and it's a pathology really, and let's figure out what it might mean. So that A alpha prefix is, or privative rather, is what is giving this negation of. So this is basically a not. Plus nosos refers to disease. Plus nausea. This is where you get agnostic. A meaning without, gnostic means knowing. So when you are agnostic, look, if we just were to go like this, and then you could go, and nausea is actually where you get agnostic from. It's a not knowing or a without knowing, essentially. And that's what you are when you are agnostic. You are without knowing. You are not atheist. You are not without theism, aka theo being God. No, you just don't know. However, though, we don't know what's going on here because, well, you have a not disease knowing. This is a lot of the time, well, when I've talked about the homeless population and addiction and the psychosis involved and embedded with addiction and the cyclical cycle that just perpetually feeds itself in this very terrible cycle. Well, they don't know that they have a disease, right? They, in fact, are without the knowing of the disease that they have. And what is the disease? Well, it's the addiction. Addiction shouldn't be stigmatized the way it is. It's just a mental affliction like anything else in this life. And man, do we not deal with a lot of mental afflictions nowadays, right? Depression, anxiety, PTSD. I mean, half the people on the streets are veterans with PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, and the way that they're able to cope and deal with that post-traumatic stress is through the usage of things that dissociate them from their body and numb all those things, aka alcohol and drugs. You can't blame them. You cannot blame them. If, in fact, some of them, well, it's dipping down into like really, well, not now, but like when it gets into like December and January and February, when it gets down to like, I don't know, it'll get down pretty cold in the night. And I mean, I'd be shooting up heroin just to get through the night. I mean, because otherwise I would be pretty uncomfortable and pretty in pain. I don't know. I feel for them. Anyways, a lot of people that have Alzheimer's can also exhibit this anosognosia, aka the without knowing of the disease that they have. You don't know that you have Alzheimer's while you have it, right? It's just this mental degradation that goes further and further into that dementia state. D meaning down from and or away from, mentia meaning mind, mens mentis meaning mind. I've just done a pretty big one here. I thought I was just going to do a short one, but I hope that you learned something new. Tempus est discedere. Again, anosognosia, the knowing without the disease that you have.